mostly carpet in this house, and it is extremely hard to clean glitter off of the carpet. So that's why we tend to just purchase ornaments like this, where it looks very pretty, but there's no glitter, so there's no mess. So this one kind of sounds like snow. You can think of it like walking in the snow. Walking in the snow. holiday season when everybody is making the line to see Santa. I feel like that's gonna be very, very, very busy. And you know, I try to stay away when it's pretty busy, because I don't need to make the line to see Santa. I'll do a little bit of tapping. Are you chatty? I'm sorry. really didn't like them whenever I was younger, but I just didn't have the right recipe, is what happened. So now I absolutely adore them. I'm gonna go ahead and switch triggers. Alright, so this next ornament is very pretty. It's gold I actually do really like this though, and I'm not really doing much. I'm just kind of like gently putting my fingers on top of it, like tapping on it with my finger pads, if that makes sense. So I'm not really doing a lot, but it sounds like I am. You guys are gonna think that I'm a little crazy, but I don't really love candy go see a holiday light show, but I don't know if there are any nearby, so I'm gonna have to check that out. When I was really little, we used to go and see holiday